The Apple Vision Pro was released in February of this year and seems like the hype is already all but over. So today we're asking, what happened to the Vision Pro? Now, after 7 or 8 years of R&D, Apple's Vision Pro headset finally hit shelves early this year. The immediate headlines were, wow, this is very expensive, and those digital personas are extremely uncanny, and dang, this hardware is impressive. Now, TechCrunch's own Brian Heater gave an in-depth review of the device after wearing it for pretty much 2 days straight. And the gist of his review was that the screens are indeed very, very impressive, but that wearing the headset in your day-to-day activities is far from convenient. Now, Apple, earlier this month, announced an update to spatial personas, which makes people look a little bit less like talking thumbs, and with those new spatial personas, you can actually talk to other Vision Pro users in space and play games together. You know, if you have a friend who also happens to have a Vision Pro. So we've now had the Vision Pro in the public for 2 months. Where are we at? There have been some reports of people returning their headsets, citing headaches and stimulation sickness and actually even black eyes. And when you're paying $3,500 or up to $4,000 if you need your prescription included, you probably expect that this thing is going to fit like a dream, so there's still some work to be done there. Now, aside from the steep price tag and some physical discomfort, it does seem like the use case for the average person in the world of VR and AR just isn't there yet. That said, Brian Heater also told us he's thinking of this product as a pro-focused device, so something Apple diehards and real tech enthusiasts are going to incorporate into their daily lives, but will likely not appeal to the average user for some time. We're probably going to see businesses adopt this technology first because the working applications are the best experiences right now. That's probably why it seems like the hype has died down. The early adopters have adopted early, and now it's up to developers to build the killer apps that make the hardware worth its cost and present-day annoyances for the average person. What is clear about the launch of the Vision Pro is that it is a bit more than a test case of a launch of a new consumer category. But it's also, at the same time, not an iPhone or iPad launch. But again, were we really expecting that? No. It's the Vision Pro, so it's not really aimed at consumers. A cheaper version will probably come in time, and if by that point developers have written up a great library of apps and games and tools and services, then we could really start cooking. For now, Apple has built a gorgeous and impressive face computer that doesn't seem to quite fit our needs today, and that explains why we're not talking about it that much. This actually sounds a bit like how VR and AR have gone for a while now, so it's up to Apple to prove that it still has its old magic and drop a version that is cheaper and more accessible while still being killer hardware. Then we might see them out in the world en masse. I mean, hell, I'd buy one if they were cheaper just for the sake of having fun. Wouldn't you? I'll see you tomorrow.